forget Biafra. City boy movement is here to stay. These are the words of the current Minister of Defense, Christopher Musa. Yesterday, when Kubana Chief Priest and then Obi Kubana came out to say they are in support of one Nigeria. And the CDS, sorry, and the Minister of Defense has come out to say that Biafra is dead on arrival, that every other Igbo man should come and embrace one Nigeria, sir. How can you answer?
And that decision should not only be based on Chief Priest and Obi Kubana, Zenko, and the rest of them who are already becoming or have become, who have joined Tinubu's led City Boys movement. That's the son of the president, and it also tells you a lot of stories, because at a very point in time, we have seen that Chief Priest went straight to the vice president and he knelt down. He knelt down. What does that tell you? It tells you the source of the money, where the money is coming from. Yes. So it's time for them to pay back. Yes, it's payback time. And what is the payback time? You dare not, because they know all the properties you own anywhere in the world. I'm not talking about what is it called? Kubana Alumo Bitters. That's what he gave to Nigerians, to Biafra, made they drink Alumo Bitters. There's no problem. We are watching, but that's your choice, But the problem I'm having on this issue is the Christopher Musa position, who has not been able to conquer Boko Haram. It is your job to talk about who is doing politics. Your duty is to make sure that Nigeria is being protected. Listen, they are all Nigerians. Everybody can decide where he wants to be. Don't bring Igbo factor into it. Don't use these 10 people to justify whether there's supposed to be a Biafran agitation or not. If you are Minister of Defense, Chief of Defense Staff, or everything they gave to you, and you boasted, now that they have appointed you Minister of Defense, everybody will run. I can tell you the number of attacks that happened in Nigeria immediately you were appointed. And I can tell you gradually, Nigerian government is telling the whole world that in fact they are tired because they have applied kinetic and non-kinetic means. Still,
but sir, also yesterday we saw what Ngozi replied to the Minister of Defense, saying that Obi Kubana and Chief Priest Kubana are not even core Biafrans, and then they should not be taken serious. And I see, no matter what happens, Southeast is Biafra, and nobody can argue that fact.
To an extent, because they are not needed in the struggle. People who are, yes, they're not needed in the struggle. People who are in this struggle are more sophisticated, than the likes of Obi Kubana and the rest of them. And they have no connection with anything that has to do with Nigeria. You cannot see any serious agitator. It's not, yes, I agree that Tinubu is Biafra or whatever, IPOB or whatever, because, whatever you can name them, whatever, but they decided to do what they are doing because, they have been empowered. So it is time for them to pay back. You can see them, always on the social media, doing as they like, showing all manner of things. But you cannot see an average northern billionaire youth behave the way they are behaving. You cannot see, you can see the extravagant front of their wealth showing that they arrive. But let me tell you, there are millions and thousands of Igbo businessmen who are mad that they don't make noise. But you can see, what they have turned them to City Boys movement. What is City Boys movement? Is that a political ideology? You see, APC can never think and they don't know how to think. But it's unfortunate that these people have aligned with the reality, because the people that made them, Zenko, and what they call him, Obi Kubana, they are the people we are seeing there in Aso Rock.
Yesterday, CCDS Minister of Defense, Musa, also made a very valid point in which he said Ojukwu came back after the Biafra struggle to beg for forgiveness. And now that is now that some Igbos push Mazi for this struggle, and now Mazi is now regretting it, and that Samunapa also is begging for pardon in Finland.
The only people that will not be pardoned when the judgment start happening is the government of Nigeria under Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Buhari. No, there will be no pardon for them. because everything they do is based on propaganda, lies. They lied virtually about even killing in Nigeria. They went to actually when you see them make that kind of statement, you take them serious. I remember what Philip Effiong said. The children of these people, if you fail to treat them well, another Ojukus will arise. Gowon is on the run in Plateau. Let him go to his village and stay 1 week there. Let Christopher Musa go to where he comes from and stay 1 week there. Let us see. They are there sharing money, and all they can do is, yes, we are right. Nigeria have no direction for now. And Nigeria can never be directed for now. So all these people who are manipulating the political circle or structure and space for now, are just trying to create a very dangerous and bad image for APC ahead of 2027. See, Nigerians understand the game. See, this is an era of AI, social media. This is an era where one Western media will go and write rubbish and present to the whole world. Thousands will kill for like reason before you can get information. 3, 4, 5 days before you can read. Now, as it dey hot, people they see them.
He also made a valid point. He said, Kanu and Samepa feasted on gullible biafrans. He feasted. He said he used the word feasted. That means he deceived them for them to make wealth out of themselves. And then we saw Obi Kubana and Chief Priest clapping and then laughing.
So
you have that point that Mazin in Kanu, which he said is the self-acclaiming of the Biafra, use gullible Nigerians to make money out himself.
Let me tell you, Nigerian federal government not using gullible Nigerians to make money. That is the first thing that he need to ask himself. If Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is somebody like that, he wouldn't be in Sokoto prison. So it is quite very irrelevant for him to speak in that manner. Well, a lot of people are saying a lot of things about the Igbo people, and they don't know. Yes, let us accept it. Let us accept it. After Jesus Christ was disgraced on the cross of Calvary, he accepted it. At the end of the day, it was victorious. Everybody is mocking. They don't know how to do this, but they forget that the people you are mocking are pace setters in all ramification. They are pace setters in all ramification. Pace setters. You know what I mean by pace setters? Pace setters. Go and check it. In all ramification. In anything that has to do with Nigeria. Yes. Work as much as you can. Obi Kubana and Chief Priest is not the only Igbo people in Biafran land.
But sir, he also said yesterday, he said those clamoring, championing this agitation are doing so because they are not in the system.
Yeah,
and that those in government would not for 1 second think of Biafra. He made mention of influential Igbo David Umahi, who he said is the current Minister of Works. He made mention of this man in Anambra, the billionaire in Anambra.
Emeka Afo.
Yeah, Emeka Afo. And prominent Igbo persons in which he said they are being close to the government, and the government are even boys on board, bringing them on board. That it is only the poor man on the streets who don't have access to government are the one championing for Biafra.
Okay, that's a very interesting question to respond to. I don't want to go back to the history of Biafra. Ojuku's father was a billionaire. Ojuku was a billionaire. He went for Biafra. So a lot of they don't know what they are saying. They don't know how to redirect the already conquered ideology of theirs. It has been conquered already. There's no amount of thing you say against Biafra now that hold waters. But the pain is that they didn't foresee it coming. When the Mazin Nnamdi Kanu rises, when they undirected his influence, they undirected him. Now they are the one pushing Mazin Nnamdi Kanu up and down. So if Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is quite irrelevant, who insisted, because Nnamdi Kanu did not actually come from a very poor family. His father was a king. Nnamdi Kanu is a prince. You know, and look at the history too of Simon and the rest of them. You look at all these people, they are professionals, well led, you know, but they refuse. They choose integrity, they choose humanity, they choose freedom, they choose defense, they choose protection, they choose God, they choose everything that has to do with the existence and the freedom guaranteed by God. Let me tell you, you know, man is a free agent. That's how, yes, that is how God made man. All these people you are seeing today, go and look at the history of what happened in Israel. Go and look at how Israel became a nation. Who and who fought for Israel? What was the position of Tinubu's man when he was a Russian physicist in Russia? What did he do? The person that introduced the Zionist movement in the world. Who was he? Who is Ben Gurion? Who is Godamere? Who is Benjamin? Go and look at the history of these people. Then you tell who is even George Washington? Who is Mandela of today? Who is Mahatma Gandhi? Are they not billionaires in India as at that time when Mahatma Gandhi started agitation for the liberation of Indians?
Okay, now, sir, let me take it from this angle. Isaac Fayose yesterday said that he is happy that he is not an Igbo man. He stated that because Sunday ago has been granted pardon by the president. But the Igbos are licking the shoes of Mr. President. That he said he is happy that he is not from the Igbo extraction. That look at that the problem of the Igbos are the Igbos themselves, and that with all this happening, that he is sure that Mazi Kanu would not see, might not be released anytime soon, and that Biafra is dead on.
Isaac Fayose, I hope that this video will get to him. He's a very stupid idiot.
Please, let's find out what.
Yes, no, forget about that. Forget about that. I repeat again, Isaac Fayose is a very stupid idiot. It is a Fulani DNA that's running inside him. Let me tell you, I listened to him to try to tell you all about not minding your words, you know, but what the kind of words he's using. He cannot use only two people to generate the entire 85 million Biafrans all over the world. That is absolutely rubbish. Nobody's begging you to be. Shall we claim who you are now? But let me tell you, I don't know why all of them are going to Igbo. You said it is bad to go and marry. Sheyi Makinde, Igbo. This one, Igbo. His brother, Igbo. All of them, Igbo. Sheyi, Igbo. All of them, Igbo. Okay, you know, they think twice. They need a Jewish blood in their. They don't have what it takes. They need a Jewish blood in their genealogy. The most sophisticated tribe in Africa are the Igbos in everything. Forget all these useless, corrupt people they call themselves. You know, when they wear cap, they go bend cap. Do you know what it means? And I'm telling you, he should withdraw that statement. He should withdraw. Isaac Fayose should withdraw that statement. If you want to address Obi Kubana and Chief Prince, let him address them on personal ground. After all, his family is supporting it. So must everybody be on the line of Biafra? Yes, they don't want to go for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Agreed. But the people who are after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is. Yes, who are after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who are protecting Nnamdi Kanu, who knows who Nnamdi Kanu is, knows who Nnamdi Kanu is. They cannot command the kind of influence. Non-Nigerian. Including Tinubu can command the command, but then he will be, if care is not taken, he will be apprehended very soon. The FBI and DIA have. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have no drug case. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never stole anybody's money. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not involved in corruption like Nigerian politicians.
But sir, he has been alleged that all the crimes and the insecurity in Southeast are now attributed to him.
It's not attributed to him. They are the one that created it with Buhari. They are the one. What concerns Igbo man? The Yorubas and the Adotanas are the one, the one ruling Nigeria for over 60 years. Why are they getting what?
The money sit at home.
What is the money sit at home?
The Monday sit at home.
Or what is it? How is it connected to what we are talking about?
It has crippled the entire.
All the money they have stolen from Nigeria, all the money they have stolen from Nigeria is not enough to build Nigeria. Now the sit at home one in Nigeria they look for. All the money they have stolen from Nigerian ports is it not enough to develop the whole of Africa? Now Monday sit at home they look at. I see them and complain. They not even talk about 60 years of Nigerian democratic rule without Igbo producing. Okay, look at Bola Tinubu's presidency. In the entire southeast alone, we have not less than 2 ministers. But how many ministers come from Ogun State? 6 ministers.
But what is it? Sorry, sir. Let me take you on this lastly before we go. Now, that said, when Kanu, Mr. made this short revelation, he said when Kanu was arrested in Kenya, he said that trillions was being traced, sorry, millions was being traced into his account. That's it.
Yes. Let us. Actually, have you seen anybody that come out to say Mazinam the Kanu stole his money? But I can't.
You had the Monday contribution.
There are questions that don't need even an answer. You can only say that something is wrong when somebody has stand up to say there is complaining over anything. So is it the 1 naira? People who are responsible are responsible. If you see a nation that is responsible, you know that this nation is responsible. Nigeria is an irresponsible. Jonathan said that Nigeria is not a nation. Good luck, Jonathan, that it is a mere geographical expression. Just what else do you need? When the former president said Nigeria is not a nation, all you are looking at, how to pick fault from the Igbos, where they have never been in the position of, controlling the government of this country. Shame.
Thank you so much, and thank you for always coming out.